You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look, I'm elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Next to score, Raiders 7, Ravens nothing.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
First down.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. But it's going to be 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
And 10 yards to go.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Here comes Cohen. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. It's Jacobs. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Formation.
On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. Back deep, Taylor Gabriel. That's a 43-yard punt, aided as well by a loss on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again. Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Nearly picked. They may be lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen into the 40-yard line. That's where the return stops.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now that is caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown, Vegas. Henry Ruggs with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Now whistles here, I believe. To back them up 5, and it becomes a 37-yard extra point.
And it doesn't seem like a whole lot, does it? But every kicker I've talked to, they've been stressing about the PAT, the extra point, way more than kicking field goals ever since they moved it back to the 15-yard line.
Ravens.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
A gain of 26
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down.
Now it's Jackson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield, get after the quarterback.
It's such an impressive first half to get that lead. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. On the return is Cohen. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Their own 29-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Got an open man, it's Rose. Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. You know, he's already thrown for more yardage in this first quarter than he did all of last week.
And I could be snarky here and say, well, he didn't throw for a lot of yards last week, but the bottom line is he...
And a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium and watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. Well, incomplete. It's Andrews. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
On the carry for Baltimore. The tackle made by Tanner Muse.
They go play action with Jackson. He's going to wind up in there. This is taken in. It's complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action. Now Jackson. territory for Brown, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You would horoscope off.
I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a quick throw out line to Ruggs. And he gets us to the outside of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a carry for Jacobs. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Jacobs.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 24-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Full right side going to be caught by Water. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. He'll drop to throw. And that is caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown, Vegas. Henry Ruggs has run to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Daniel Carlson on for the point after.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. An extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-0.
Matt Bosher set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Oh, he fakes the spike. Marquise Brown was the intended target. That'll bring up second down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. The Ravens on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. To throw again is Jackson. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. That's the 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, a 22.
And a Raven first down.
So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Raekwon McMillan came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tanner Muse with him, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Reception here by Rhodes. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Matt Judon in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. On 2nd down, it's Jacobs, and he'll be brought down at about the 42.
The ball carrier.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete.
Coverage is awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Here's Matt Bosher now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Right now, under 100 yards of total offense. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Harrison Smith.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing again. Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Complete to J.K. Dobbins. It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
To throw again, Jackson. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Trayvon Mullen. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Pass intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
We'll go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
7-yard pickup.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now.
And my goodness, another interception.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in their second half blowout material. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
For Henry Ruggs.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. They're thinking is the touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. Now back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there.
And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for a pick. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't Hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
The kick is good.
And he puts it through.
Makes the score Raiders 21, Ravens 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep.
This ain't no high school football.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. A screen pass here to cover. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Loss of 2 yards. It's now 3rd and 15.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 25. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game.
Jackson carried. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back. He's trailing here in the second half. Last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to get, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
A good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Jackson. And now here is another interception. Jonathan Abram picks it. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Almost had another all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Taken in at the 22. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had a nice nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points.
And my goodness, another interception. It's Chris Harris with a pick. They have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try it too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's what it is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
That one goes for 30 yards.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up on and you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day.
And now here is another interception. It's Chris Harris with a pick. He takes this one back into the end zone. Raider defense delivers a score. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. This will make it into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's a 1st down throw. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Down, Raven.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make something.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. As he throws there, incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Brings up 4th down.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. A real head-scratcher there. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Go for the end zone. It's going to be caught for a touchdown. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
A gain of 30. First down, Baltimore.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Jackson on 1st down. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this up. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Corey Littleton in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. He's going deep for Brown. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up at the 21. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of the football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will set up shop red zone territory at the 13-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. That's complete right around the 8. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the great move out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he will take it in for the Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded into the back of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
The conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, They give him full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light there. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A gain of 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from walking.
The gun is made complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 33 yards that time.
39-yard line.
Looking to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Now crossover out of bounds right at the 25. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 14. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. First down, the Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Back to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
And as he throws in the ball is out, it's a live football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 40. He's at the 30. 10, 5. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So hold the phone here, Charles. I'd kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
I'm the best in the game. I'm the best in the game.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
A conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light there. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 23-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
That's where they'll take over. After the interception, here's Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Tanner Muse with it. It's a run to over. There it is. In for 6. Touchdown. Carlson now to add the extra point. And the lead now 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Makes the score Raiders 42. Ravens.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He was waving the hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it will wind up incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Jackson throwing on target to Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Raven.
Jackson will throw again. And the Raiders have got him. Raekwon McMillan able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Open man is Duvernay. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Jackson. It's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. Looking for Andrews again. He's got him this time. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. And one of the whistles for a timeout.
No game.
So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. one more time with Dobbins. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now whistles and a timeout call here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. One last shot for Jackson, and that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Ravens cut into that lead.
Kick is good.
And he'll bang that one through.
Score, Raiders 42.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick.
To kick off for Baltimore.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one.
Side kick recovered by the Raiders.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Las Vegas, they finish off the season with a victory, which is the good news. The bad news is that it'll wrap up a dreadful 4-12 campaign. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Celebration time tonight on the Strip as we say so long from Las Vegas.